grace. These inner dialogues penetrated my insecurity and loosened the shackles of my confinement, but I still denied myself the freedom to live in grace. I woke each morning under the burden of my own weight, and my waking dream was over-mindful of its yearning for a distant treasure. Like a disembodied spirit, desperately seeking refuge from an intangible storm, I wallowed through waves of arbitrary confusion that I could neither end nor endure. I pleaded to the spirit of my soul. Your voice arouses in me a passion for the unseen. I recognize the majesty of my world, yet still I stand before you with the ache of wanting. The hand of a ghost is upon my throat, and the taste of bitter days still burns in my belly. My troubled heart beats in hunger for your presence. I long to join you in this garden of grace of which you speak, yet how shall I unless you be my all? After a quiet moment, the prophet spoke to me tenderly. How many ways can I weave your awakening into words that you may behold the state of grace in your thoughts? You were born in grace's garden at the dawn of creation. Nothing more than your graciousness can be added to the depth and breadth of grace's splendor. Ripples on a pond display the texture of a breeze, just as a smile reveals the face of the Spirit. Grace speaks in soft colors and caresses your senses with benevolent whispers. She serves up a glorious banquet and does her best to awaken you for her feast. Grace carries you always homeward, and forever would lead your feet to dance on the very ground that will claim them. It is your privilege to star in the sacred play of light and shadow that was staged to celebrate your birth. Your innate polarity is projected into the presence of all that appears before you. You may suffer in discord with your reflection, but prior to the shadow play, the light of spiritual grace shines eternally upon you. Whether in peace or conflict, you meet what you bring. This recognition initiates your enlightenment. The measure of your attainment is demonstrated by your emanation of grace through scenes of adversity. The grace you are after is before you always, but in fear of need, you deny it. The illusion of need hangs like a veil over your eyes. To worry of want while in this garden of plenty is to cast yourself into a sequel of lack. Loosen the knot of need and remove fear's blindfold, that you may see this extravagant playhouse through the eyes of the preeminent player. Grace overfilled your cup long before the fear of want was conceived. Patiently, she waits with delight for those precious moments when you pause to notice.